a plan for problem solving. For this, you are going to be turned loose on your own to come up with your own plan for solving each problem that I put on the screen. There will not be examples and then we do 8 types of the same kind of thing. You have to think for yourself and decide how you're going to solve the problem and get an answer to it, and then bring it up here to the table. Here is the first one. Tara read 20 science fiction and mystery novels. She read 3 more science fiction novels than mystery novels. How many novels of each type did she read? Okay, so Tara read 20 science fiction and mystery novels. So combined, she read 20 books. So she read science fiction and she read mystery. What do I have to do with those two numbers, whatever they are? What do I do with them? You add them together. If I add science fiction and mystery, what should it equal? How much? 20, yeah. She read 20 science fiction and mystery novels. Science fiction and mystery means just all the types combined. It doesn't mean she read 20 each. The word each does not show up in there. Okay, so I'm going to do this without any math beyond maybe even 3rd grade in this. Watch this. Here's science fiction and here's mystery. Which one did she read more of? Science fiction. Okay, so the number that I choose for science fiction has got to be higher than the number that I choose for mystery. So I don't have a clue what she read, how many, so I'm just going to pick a number. I'm going to pick 13. If she read 13 science fiction, then how many mystery would she have to read to get to 20? 7. Okay. What's the difference between 13 and 7? 6. But how many more science fiction did she read than mystery? 3. So does this work out? No, that doesn't work. What about this? What if I choose 15? How many mystery would she have to read to make 20? 5. What's the difference between 15 and 5? 10. Well, the last one that I chose had a difference of 6. And what I just chose here has a difference of 10, so my difference keeps getting bigger the higher my number gets for science fiction. So should I choose a number for science fiction that's higher than 15 or lower than 13? Lower than 13. So let's try 12. If she read 12 science fiction, how many mystery would she have to read? 8. What's the difference between 12 and 8? 4. Okay, it's a difference of 4, but I need a difference of 3 because she read 3 more science fiction. Well, that doesn't work. So let's try another one. What if she read 11 science fiction? How many mystery? 9. What's the difference between 11 and 9? 2. Well, if I chose 12 science fiction and 8 mystery, it adds to get 20, but my difference is 4. But if I choose 11 science fiction and 9 mystery, I have a difference of 2. Nowhere in here can I get a difference of 3. Have you ever read a book and quit reading halfway through it? Yes. Is it possible to read a half of a book? So instead of choosing 12 science fiction or 11 science fiction, what could we choose that's between 11 and 12? How much? 11 and a half, right. So we'll go down here to science fiction and mystery. What if she read 11 and a half science fiction books? How many would she have to read in order to get to 20 for mystery? 8 and a half is right. What's the difference between 11.5 and 8.5? 3. There's your answer. Gas costs $3.52 per gallon with the tax included. John paid $63.24 for gas. How many gallons of gas did he buy? Let's say that I just bought 1 gallon of gas. How much did I pay for 1 gallon of gas? I can't hear you. $3.52. What if I bought 2 gallons of gas? How much would I pay? Here we are again. We're at that point where I'm asking you a math question. You can't figure it out in your head, but you won't use the calculator. Put your fingers on the calculator. Yes, $7.04. What if I bought 5 gallons? How much would I pay for 5 gallons? How much? $16.60? $17.60. How did you get $17.60? What operation did you do? You did multiplication. So if I have the number of gallons and I have the price per gallon, I just multiply them and come up with that total. That's what has happened here with the total in the problem. That total was gained by getting 2 numbers and multiplying them together. One of which was the price per gallon, $3.52. The other was the number of gallons, but we don't know that. What's the opposite of multiplication? Division. So instead of multiplying to get an answer, can I not use that answer, in this case 63.24, and divide it by one of the numbers that had to be multiplied so that I can find the other one? A softer tone bell would be so easy. That thing makes you deaf. And you have to stop in the middle of every sentence that thing goes off in. And it always happens during a key question in the math lesson when that bell goes off. Okay, so 63.24. Can we divide that by 352 and come up with the number of gallons that were bought? So 63.24 divided by 352 comes out to be 17.965900909. You can have that, and it's the right answer. I'll even take 18, 17.9, 17.96, and so on, because you were not given directions on how to express the answer. It did not say find it to the nearest gallon or tenth of a gallon or whatever it is. Let's see, that should have been 17 right there, not a 19. So if you have something that's in the ballpark like that, you can come up and claim it. A coin-operated telephone, in other words, a payphone, at a mall requires 60 cents for a local call. It takes quarters, dimes, and nickels and does not give any change, even if you put more in than what's needed. How many combinations of coins could be used to make a local call? So the number of coins that we put in must give us a total money amount of what? 60 cents. And what are the values of the coins that I can put in? So it's got to be 60 cents for a total, but what's the value of the coins that I can put in?
25 cents per quarter, 10 cents per dime, and 5 cents per penny.
That's right. That's all we can put in is a combination of those coins. One or all. And it's got to add up to give us 60. A total of 60. Somebody give me a combination of coins that I could put in. Yes.
2 quarters and a dime.
Yep, that would be 60 cents. Somebody else give me a different combination. Yep.
12 nickels.
Yep, you could put in 12 nickels. That would give me 60 cents. Give me another combination. 6 dimes, that will give me 60 cents. Another combination. Yep.
5 dimes and 2 nickels.
Yeah, 5 dimes and 2 nickels. Another combination, yep.
2 quarters
2 quarters,
and 2 nickels.
2 nickels, that is 60 cents. Another combination. How about, yeah, what you got?
A quarter, 3 dimes and a nickel.
A quarter, 3 dimes, and a nickel. That would give me 60 cents. So notice that we've used 1, 3, 5, and 6 dimes. Would it be possible to use 2 dimes? 2 dimes is 20 cents. So how could I get 40 cents from the other coins?
4 nickels.
40 cents? 4 nickels would give me 20 cents.
I thought you said we had 2
Two,
dimes, so
yeah, 2 dimes, that would give us 20, and we have to have 60 total. So we have a difference of 40 cents. So if you use 4 nickels, then it would be 20 cents. We could use 2 dimes, and to get 40 cents, could we not use 1 quarter and 3 dimes, or 3 nickels? 15 cents. 20 cents is 35 plus 1. 1 quarter would give us 60 cents. Is it possible to use 4 dimes? 4 dimes is 40 cents. What's left over? 20 cents. And how many nickels does it take to get 20 cents? 4. So you could use that. And you would keep this list going until you've exhausted it altogether, because the problem says how many combinations. So you would add up all the combinations. What we came up with was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 8 combinations so far, and you could finish it on out, which we're not going to do, to see if you have any more combinations. Together, Jason and Tyler did 180 sit-ups for the physical fitness test in gym class. Jason did 21 fewer sit-ups than Tyler. How many did each person do? Does this problem seem familiar? Kind of like the first one we did. The total must be 180. Tyler and Jason added together will get 180. Who did the most sit-ups? Tyler did, because Jason did how many less? 21. So Tyler had the most. Okay, so what you could do is do Tyler here and then Jason. And what if we just picked a number, like 150? 150 plus what is 180? 30. And that's a difference of what? 120, yeah, so that's way up there. Why don't we pick another number? Like 100, and what would I add to 100 to get 80? 80. Alright, so that's 180, but the difference is what? Yeah, it's going to be 20. Why don't we pick 101? What do I add to 101 to get?
79.
Yeah, I get 79. Let's pick 99. What am I going to add to 99 to get 180? How much? 81. Well, what are my differences in here? I had 120 and I had 20. What's the difference on this one? 22. What's the difference on this one? 18. Ah, so it looks like it might have to be in here somewhere. Okay, so let's try 105. Or not 105, but 100.5. And what would I add to 100.5 to come up with? I have 79.5? What's the difference between 100.5 and 79.5? 21. And there it is. Tyler did 100.5. He quit halfway up on one of his sit-ups. And he did 79.5. The difference is 21.